what really happened? I mean, a couple years ago, when you used to think about hip hop, you'd see it happen on New Jumper. They broke new artists. They did interviews, features. Some of the hosts even did songs together. But now it's all these skits and you don't even know what's real anymore over there. It's just changing drastically. You got people who never would have thought doing skits and pranks. Now, we all expect people like Lush Uno to be crashing out with the pranks and doing all this, but what happened? It's truly the downfall. Adam 22 even said it himself, the golden era. AD, House Phone, Cam Girl, and him. And honestly, that was a good era because you got someone who's in the street element, you got a female audience, you got a fly dude who's not affiliated, but doing activities, partying, all that type of stuff. It was a perfect combination. Then you got the square, corny guy, right? Adam 22, Grand Mason himself. But nowadays, it was gangbanging for a while, then those skits, and more skits, and more and more. I mean, they even faked the Lena the Plug divorce. The same week it happened, it's the same week everybody left again. Now, if you notice, you'll see a trend. Co-hosts get on there. They feel misunderstood. They get betrayed. Adam 22 does nothing wrong in his eyes. The hosts leave. He talks bad about the host. He never admits to doing wrong. It's always everyone else's fault. I mean, the fact that he had a falling out with Ralphie the Plug, Whack 100, Sporty Face, AD, Cam Girl, House Phone, the Jamaican dude who I can't remember his name right now, who's on there at the same time as House Phone. I mean, now you got Munchie B. They fell out twice. J Hood is only a matter of time. Lush Uno, he got fired how many times? Almighty Suspect, who just did 4 years. He got fired how many times? How does Adam 22 have a fallout with everybody? At one point, do you look in the mirror and be like, hey, I may not be doing things the correct way. But no, every time, they did this, that. Even you'll see him in recent interviews talking about, I don't know why AD left. I don't know why House Phone left. They left for no reason. Duno, T-Rail. I mean, if 4 people left, Gina Views, we can't forget about Gina Views. If 5 people left around the same time, could you think that, hey, I may possibly doing something wrong? You know what it is? Typically, children who are either adopted, only children, or the oldest child kind of have this thing, like this kind of like almost chip on their shoulder, like, hey, I deserve this, or I got this type of ego, or, they're not able to relate to everyone else. I've noticed that trend, right? And then you gotta look at Adam 22's history. He probably never had a long-term job, right? He did a little teenage things. Then he said he was in his 20s. He did the BMX, credit card scam, a few jobs here and there. But by the time he got to LA, he started his podcast. And I say that to say this, not to take anything away from him in that aspect, because I do think that entrepreneurship is powerful, but you gotta have some experience in life when it comes to actually being able to relate to people, right? Because if he's the oldest child, he's used to being in an authority position. If he's been an entrepreneur, business owner for decades, he's used to being in the authority position, right? He's not been in a subordinate position, right? It's a skill to be able to take feedback, to be able to humble yourself, to be able to say, hey, you know what? I think I did this wrong. This person might have been right. All the years you've been watching this fool, and some of y'all been watching for years, think about it. When have you actually heard him say, hey, I need to change this about myself. I did this wrong. It's always, House Phone, The editor, he messed it up because he let it slip that he was with a transmission. Or AD, he's kind of slow. That's why he left. Or T-Rail just followed AD. I don't know what happened to Gina Views. I don't know what happened to Tam, who recently left. Before you know it, Ricky's going to leave. All these people. He made Munchie. He was like, I don't know why Munchie left. He just needed an excuse to leave because Sporty Face was leaving. It hasn't even been one whole week and he's already talking poorly about his previous employers. Think about all the people watching him, right? How's that gonna affect him? What would you think if you were applying for a job with him? You're like, yeah, I might have to skip on that, right? Think about it. He's saying all these things about all these employees. It has not been the same. He even admitted allegedly to AD, hey, we're in debt. The company's not making much money. It started off as a joke, as a rumor a few years ago. But then, months ago, he actually made a video talking about how he's in debt and he's filing for bankruptcy. And that they're trying to move locations. That big warehouse that they purchased during the pandemic is not what they thought it would be. They thought bigger was better, right? During the pandemic, everybody was inside, so the numbers were exploding. Of course, they look like, oh, let's pay this person this. Then the money started getting funny, right? What do y'all think, though? Y'all think it's falling off? I mean, we need someone to replace it. Back on Fig is cool, but doesn't quite do it yet. Back on Fig does have a more player vibe to it, but at the same time, it also kind of feels forced. Maybe someone needs to come with some young energy, right? Maybe some 21, 23, 24-year-olds, because, those dudes on Back on Fig are in their 40s, right? Some of them, I think AD might be like late 30s, but T-Rail and Smack and the new guests they got are in their 40s, right? So it's like, bro, you gotta do something, because, man, who's gonna be the West Coast Joe Budden? The East Coast, they got Joe Buddens. They got the one with Jim Jones, Mano, Fabulous. They got the Jadakiss and Fat Joe. They got Complex, the magazine over there. They got Hot 97. Like, come on, who's gonna hold it down for the West Coast? Because, the spot is wide open now. I really think that these are the last times of No Jumper. Like, Adam 22, Graham Mason's gonna try to hold on this for as long as he can. But this is it, man. Why do you think they're trying to pivot to do other things? They already know what's up. Times are ending.